Hello, my name is Natalie. Welcome to this brief overview of strategic planning and project setup. Today, we'll explore key concepts that drive successful organizational strategies. Um, Strategic planning and strategic management are crucial for guiding organizations towards their goals. First, let's distinguish between strategic planning and strategic management. Strategic planning is the process of setting long-term goals and determining the actions needed to achieve them. It's a forward-looking process aimed at defining the direction of the organization, basically. On the other hand, strategic management involves implementing and monitoring these plans. It's a continuous process that ensures strategy remains relevant and effective as conditions might be changing. So let's talk about why some strategic plans fail to be operational. There are a few reasons. So one of them is a lack of clear objectives. So if the goals aren't well defined, then the plan can become vague and unmanageable. Two is inadequate communication. Without effective communication, of course, there's risk of misalignment and lack of buy-in from the team itself. As well as insufficient resources. Plans can falter without the necessary financial, human, and of course, technological resources. Another thing is resistance to change, and this is basically organizational. And the resistance from employees can impede a successful implementation. So now we're going to review the primary components of the strategic management process. So first off is a strategy formulation, which would be the developing a strategic vision and identifying actions to achieve long-term goals. We also want to have the strategy implementation itself, which is the aligning of the resources and processes to execute the actual strategy. And then last but not least is the strategy evaluation, which is assessing the effectiveness of the strategy itself and making the necessary adjustments. So, what would a strategic manager do? And they are basically responsible for formulating strategy, which is creating and refining the strategic plans, executing their strategy, which is ensuring that the resources, of course, are used effectively, as well as monitoring performance, of course, which is going to be tracking the process and making adjustments as needed. And of course, adapting to the strategy. So if they see that there's any changes that need to be made, then they do the changes and they keep the strategy relevant to the original plan. So the question is, why is strategic planning so important? And many of the reasons are because it helps provide direction. It basically sets clear goals for the company and a roadmap to achieve these goals or for project itself. Ensures, of course, again, alignment, and aligns resources with the objectives. And it also enhances decision making. So it offers a framework for evaluating the different options that there might be. And last but not least, to improve performance. So this drives a competitive advantage, and it also addresses the challenges that there might be in a proactive manner. So in summary, basically understanding and effectively implementing strategic planning and management processes are vital for organizational success. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this insightful.